Hey everybody, it's Christopher Small, the owner of CMS Law Firm. We do estate planning, we do probate, we do it well. Today, I want to talk to you about alternatives to probate when you want to transfer real estate. Before I get to that though, I want to remind you, if you have questions about this or anything else related to estate planning or probate, and you want to talk over the phone with us for free, that didn't go the way it usually goes, you can do so by going to cmslawfirm.com. Okay, I was having a conversation with a client today that was doing a will signing, and they were talking to me about a family member that they had that passed away, that left a house to, they did not have a will. It ended up going up to their mom ended up being the owner of the house, and they wanted to sell the house, and some attorney was trying to like pressure them to do a probate or something. There's something going on there. And it got me thinking about making this video about alternatives to probate for real estate. Most people, some attorneys included, think that the only way to transfer real estate is by going through probate, right? And probate is generally the process of transferring your assets to someone else. Here in Washington State, it's not a terrible process. In California, it is a terrible process. It depends on where you're at, on what the process is like, but it's going to set you back some money. It's going to set you back some time. And it's generally something that you want to avoid if you can, because there are things in place that allow you to avoid probate rather easily. When you are gone, though, if you have not done the work, if you don't have a will, and you want to transfer real estate, there are some alternatives, or really one alternative, to doing a probate. And in Washington, at least, it's something called a lack of probate affidavit. The problem with, the reason you usually have to go through probate when you have real estate is you need to transfer the title. If you do not own the property, then you cannot then sell that property or convey that property to anybody else. The chain of title would be broken, and that would be bad, okay? The reason that every single real estate transaction gets recorded is because you want to have a record of every single owner of the property, basically from the moment the property was created, that the property interest was created, like back in the day, like when the city was incorporated, all the way through up to today. It's sort of like, in a weird way, a blockchain. Blockchain records all the transactions all the time, and you can see them. That's what this is, chain of title. And when someone dies and the property transfers to someone, and then they try to sell it or convey it, and they haven't properly transferred the title, then there's a gap there, and that's no good. The lack of probate affidavit serves to close that gap. This really is only used when you are selling the property. Okay, so if you want to own the property, there's other things you can do. You can just not do anything and just hold on to the property until you're ready to do something. But if you want to refinance the property in your own name, if you want to do something like that, then you're going to probably have to go through probate. They will not do that with the lack of probate affidavit, okay? But what the lack of probate affidavit is a document that is recorded at the time of the sale, at the time that you, the heir to the property, sort of the new owner of the property, are selling it to someone else, that says, this person owned the property, this person died, I am the rightful heir to this property, I am the rightful owner of this property, I want to sell this property, and I'm recording sort of this information to demonstrate this chain of title that the ownership interest should have transferred to me, would have transferred to me, and except that I just didn't do the probate, basically. That is as a mechanism that has been created by the legislature, and I think maybe to avoid probate in some of these circumstances, and it does work. I've used it many, many times. The title company will accept it when they are providing title insurance, and it is an alternative to probate. So if you have real estate and someone's died, don't always just rush it off to probate. Talk to a probate attorney that knows what they're doing, first of all, and that also has the honesty and forthrightness to tell you alternatives to probate, which are much, much cheaper. The lack of probate affidavit is significantly cheaper than doing a probate because there's just not as much work involved. So that is it. Hopefully this helped. If it did, and you like this video, maybe hit the like button. If you're someplace you can subscribe and you don't want to miss out, subscribe. And if you know someone that needs to hear this, please share with them. And if you have questions about this or anything else related to estate planning or probate and you want to talk with us over the phone for free, you can do so by going to cmslawfirm.com. All right, that is it for today. As always, I am Christopher Small. I am the owner of CMS Law Firm. Thank you for your time. Oh, we do estate planning, we do probate, we do it well. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. I appreciate you, and I will talk to you again soon. See ya.